Today, I would like to share about the story of an extraordinary woman, a woman who changed the society through her role as a woman leader and a missionary. She is none other than the foundress of the Sisters of St. Joseph of Cluny, Blessed Anne-Marie Chauvet. Some people leave behind achievements, a few leave behind transformed lives, and Anne-Marie was one such person. The more I read about her, I was amazed how a woman who was born before 200 years ago could think so far ahead of her time. Born in 1779 in France, she lived in a time of suffering, poverty, and injustice from a very young age during the challenging time of French Revolution. There, she did not wait for the world to change. Instead, she became the change. These experiences did not make her lose hope. Instead, it awakened a deep compassion for suffering, oppressed, and forgotten. In 1807, she founded the Sisters of St. Joseph of Cluny not simply to establish a religious congregation but to respond to the needs of humanity. Her dream was to build a society where every person could discover their dignity and their potential. Anne-Marie believed that education was the key to lasting transformation. Wherever she went, she opened schools and created opportunities, especially for poor children and girls who has no access or limited access for education. She understood that education was not only about gaining knowledge, but also about giving people confidence, independence, and the power to shape their own future. One of the most extraordinary parts of Anne-Marie's vision was her commitment to the liberation of enslaved people. At a time when slavery was accepted by many societies, she saw beyond social divisions and recognized the dignity of every human being. In French Guiana, she worked tirelessly to prepare enslaved men and women for freedom. She provided education, taught practical skills, encouraged agriculture and self-reliance, and helped them become prepared to live with dignity after liberation. She understood that true freedom was not merely the breaking of physical chains, but the restoration of hope, identity, and responsibility. What makes Anne-Marie's story even more inspiring is that she achieved all this as a woman in the 19th century, when women had very limited opportunities for leadership. With courage, wisdom, and determination, she led an international congregation and inspired thousands to dedicate their lives to serve God and others. Her greatest legacy is not only the schools she founded or the missions she established. Her true legacy is found in the countless lives she touched. The children who received education, the oppressed who found dignity, and the communities that discovered hope. Even today, we, the Sisters of St. Joseph of Cluny, continue her mission through education, healthcare, and service to people in need around the world. Anne-Marie Chauvet was not only a missionary, she was a visionary, an educator, a liberator, and a woman who believed that every human life has value. Her story reminds us that one person, guided by compassion and courage, can change the society and inspire generations.